Any more tape?
That's the last.
Need some more.
We've got no more, have we?
Harold!
Yeah, I'll take that.
I can manage.
Let Kevin do it.
I can manage. There's life in the old dog yet, you know.
Don't we know it? We've been listening to you barking all morning.
Oh, make a cup of tea, will you? What are you doing?
I'm wrapping them up.
Not like that. You've got to crumple the paper.
We're only moving next door, Dad.
The job's worth doing. It's worth doing well.
She's doing it well.
There'll be nothing left. We'll be drinking out of jam jars.
I know what you need.
Gran told me to do it this way.
Gran?
Mrs. Cross.
She's not your gran.
Mrs. Cross told me to call her that.
Dad, why don't you go and take a walk, eh?
Because there's work to do.
We'll do it.
Here,
What's this?
a tin of milk.
I don't need a tablet.
It'll calm you down, make you feel better.
I don't need calming down, and I don't need to feel better.
No, but we do. You take the tablet, we get to feel better.
And I'm the best judge when I take a tablet.
Look, Dad, moving house is always a bit traumatic. Why don't you take a tablet, just in case the angina comes on again?
It won't.
Hey, when you doing mine like?
Oh, funny.
You are?
I said funny.
I didn't see anything funny about it. I just asked you a simple question. When are you going to do mine?
Oh, behave.
What do you mean, behave?
I've done them, haven't I?
When? Last month?
Just now.
What? Oh, yeah. Now you come to mention it. I can see a bit of circumstantial evidence. A few mud splashes on the brickwork.
Listen, love, I've heard them all before.
What did you use to wipe them down with? An oil rag?
Sinbad, stop.
Weird, nah?
Just look at the state of that water.
It'd been all right during the war, Edna. Comes round to do your windows and you don't have to worry about the black house.
It's disgraceful, isn't it?
Oh, God bless this woman. Couldn't you make it any hotter?
It cuts through the dirt if it's hot.
His chamois might fall apart then.
Shouldn't he supply his own water?
Oh, Smarter Wild's here, is he?
It costs money, that lad. Hot water costs money.
I didn't ask for it.
It'll come off the bill.
Are you all packed?
What's it to you?
I'm only being neighbourly.
Oh, aye. Have you made that tea yet?
2 sugars, Edna.
You've got no chance, lad.
I always make him a cup of tea, Harold.
What is this? Hot water, cups of tea? He should be paying us.
Here we go again.
I'll send George round if you like.
Oh, that'll
what
be
for?
nice.
Well, to help you with the move.
I don't think that would be a very good idea, love. I've got some very valuable stuff in here. And hey, you're not in the Navy now. Do the corners.
It just means that he's afraid that George might break stuff, Marie.
Yeah. George might break stuff. I'll see you, Edna.
I'm going to make a cup of tea.
Not for me, thanks.
Just who do you think you are, Harold Cross?
Boo.
Hiya. I didn't think you were coming.
Why?
I just didn't.
Said I'd come, didn't I?
Yeah, but...
What?
Oh, it doesn't matter. Come on.
Why did you think I wouldn't show up?
Well, it was getting a bit late.
Only 5 minutes.
7?
Ever been stood up before?
No. No, what makes you think that?
Nothing. Happens though, doesn't it?
Yeah. Has it ever happened to you?
No.
It has, you know.
When?
Damon Grant.
Oh, that doesn't count. Anyway, you were late as well.
No, I wasn't.
You were? 2 minutes.
I wasn't. Bus was a bit late. Anyway, how do you know?
What?
Well, that I was late.
Because I was here first, wasn't I?
So you're going to take advantage of a lonely old woman, eh, Sonia?
We're doing no such thing, Paul.
I've known him too long, Anna, to rise to such a bait. Taking advantage of a lonely old woman. I'm one myself.
Oh, you're neither lonely nor old. A young married woman.
I'm a married woman.
Fairly young married woman.
Marriage is no bastion against loneliness.
Too true.
Oh, you got me to the quick, Anna.
Anyway, I don't think it's a matter of taking advantage. Mrs. Lyons will get just as fair a deal from me as from anyone else.
What's the markup on antiques these days? 50%?
Oh, for heaven's sake, Paul, why don't you go and join the Liberals in Bournemouth?
Oh, Anna's the great Liberal, not I. I encourage and applaud the pursuit of profit. Liberals like Anna encourage and bemoan it.
Paul, I wouldn't dream of summing up a person's point of view in one sentence. You would. That's what makes you what you are and makes me liberal-minded. Nothing whatsoever to do with profit-seeking.
Tea up, Sinbad.
Oh, hey, Edna, what would I do without you?
How many meetings?
5. It's good racing. I love Saturday racing.
Fancy anything?
1. GP Gordon sent it all the way up to here.
George Duffield riding it.
Yeah, mind you, he should be riding it over there, that tea leaf.
Who?
Not Fire Bobby.
He's not a tea leaf, he's innocent.
Oh, behave, Edna. There's no smoke without fire.
He's innocent.
Well, if he is, that's even more reason why he should be on it. Justice for all, it's called.
Go away. And bungalow.
What?
A bungalow's racing today, and we're moving into a bungalow.
Twist forecast, then?
I haven't got time for a bet. Will you put it on for us?
Yeah, if you like.
50 pence twist, justice for all, and bungalow. Oh, and Bobby Grant will want 50 pence twist. And there's Marie and George.
Hang on, that's £3.
Well, I'll pay you when you come for your money.
You better. What is it? Bungalow and justice for all.
What are you two up to, then?
Nothing.
Just picking a couple of winners, you know.
You what?
I was just telling him what a mugs game it is, Harold. Wasn't a Sinbad.
You what?
I was saying, it's a mugs game, isn't it?
Oh, mugs game, that's what she's been saying. Mugs game.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello, Edna. Come and meet Sonia. Sonia Heaton, Edna Cross.
Oh, how do you do?
How do you do?
Going out?
We're going to a house clearance. Sonia deals in antiques.
Oh, you'd like Harold then?
Oh, he's interested in antiques.
No, he is one.
Oh, you're moving today?
Yes.
Well, Paul's not doing anything. He could give you a hand.
Oh, would you?
Actually, I've 1 or 2 things planned.
Oh, nonsense.
Anna, I've brought some work home.
Well, you can do it tomorrow. He'd love to help.
Oh. Harold!
I don't want to get embroiled with those too, Anna.
It's all right, we can manage.
Many hands make light work.
Thanks all the same, Paul, but I don't think you'd be up to it.
Sorry,
Well, you're not exactly used to hard graft, are you?
I can work as hard as any man.
I'm sure you can, from behind a desk.
From any position.
You show him, Paul.
I intend to.
Damon Grant gets back from London next week.
Oh.
Is that all?
What?
Well, is that all? Oh.
What do you want me to say?
Wow. I thought we were going to talk about it.
If you like.
Look, I mean, he stood you up. He borrowed money off you. I thought we were going to plan some sort of revenge.
We will, if you like. Just don't want to talk about it now.
Why not?
I'm glad, aren't I?
You're glad?
Yeah.
For why?
Oh, you'll only laugh.
No, I won't.
You will.
Oh, I won't.
If you hadn't stood me up, I wouldn't have met you, would I?
So, you glad you met me then?
Just said so, haven't I? That's posed.
What?
That picture. It's posed. They're trying to make it look like it's a natural action photograph, but it's posed.
Well, how do you know?
Just do.
Did you kiss him?
Who?
Damon. Did you kiss him?
And that?
Yeah, you know.
I don't.
Is this one posed?
Hang on, you'll have all the paintwork off.
Doing our best.
You're doing that all right. I might as well give me a blowtorch.
Justice for all.
And bungalow.
And they have to finish first and second.
Yeah.
Edna, you can't hardly pick a winner, let alone first and second.
It's what they call a hunch bet.
Well, how much is it going to cost me?
Nothing. I'll take it out of my housekeeping. I'll give Harold spam for his tea. He deserves it for what he said about George.
Are you sure?
Did I hear my name taken in vain?
Hello, George.
Why didn't you say it started moving?
George.
What?
Stay where you are.
You what?
They don't want any help.
Poor Collins is helping him.
Well, that's all the help they need.
Ah, don't be soft. You can always use an extra pair of hands when you're moving.
George, they don't need any help.
Oh, go on, tell her, Edna.
They can manage, George.
What about the heavy stuff?
Paul Collins and Kevin are moving those.
Paul Collins, he couldn't pick up a bug. What are you asking him for when I'm here?
Well, they have, so let that be an end to it.
Ah, don't be soft, Marie.
George,
What?
Harry Cross doesn't want you in his house.
Why?
He says he's got a lot of valuable stuff in there.
He doesn't want things broken, you see.
Is Paul Collins any less likely to break them?
Justice for all, Edna.
I wasn't being nosy.
What?
Well, you know, before, when I asked about you and Damon. I wasn't being nosy.
Yes, you were.
Yes, I was.
Why are boys like that?
Like what?
They're going out with a girl. All they can think about is who she went out with before them.
Well, if all boys are like that, then I don't feel so bad.
Nearly all. Some are grown up. Sorry.
Well, they're probably no more grown up than anyone else. They probably just met someone like you and didn't ask anymore.
What about you?
You shouldn't ask.
It's all right for me to ask. Boys are allowed to boast about their sex exploits.
Well, not a lot to boast about, I'm afraid.
Don't believe you.
Yes, you do. I haven't asked many girls out.
Why?
For fear they'd say no.
Of course they might say no.
Yes, so what do I do then?
Ask somebody else.
Have you ever asked a boy out?
Of course.
And he said yes?
Yes.
You wait till he says no.
Oh, God, blimey, who packed this?
You did.
I didn't. Did you do this, Jessica?
No.
Then who?
Kevin.
Kevin only taped them, you packed them.
Well, it's your fault. You should have held the bottom.
There's no need to hold the bottom if it's been taped. You just put too much stuff in, that's all.
All you've done is moan at people who are trying to help.
Well, if you want to help, woman, go and make a cup of tea. The window cleaner can get tea, but I can't, and I'm your husband.
I can't make tea.
You what?
The kettle's been packed.
The kettle's been packed. What sort of an idiot would do that? We're not moving in there till tomorrow.
I did.
Oh,
I didn't realise.
you didn't realise. The kettle's the last thing to be packed.
Look, I'm sorry. But do you mind? Just stop picking on me. You've been picking on me all...
There's nothing up. He's just taking his tablet, that's all.
I'm not taking any tablet.
If you don't take your tablet, I won't help, Jessica won't help, and Kevin won't help.
Then me and Paul will do us on our own, won't we?
What?
Here we are. Oh, how lovely. Do you take milk and sugar?
Just milk. Must have been a terrible shock for you, losing your husband like that.
It was.
My husband's fighting fit, thank God.
Do thank God. Good health is precious.
Thank you. Still, you must have some lovely memories. Well, they must be a comfort to you.
Don't you believe it? The sweeter the memory, the greater the sense of loss. I try not to remember now. But I do.
Have you any children?
2 girls and a boy. Edinburgh, Newcastle and Cardiff.
They wouldn't stay with you?
Oh, I wouldn't let them. I had a furious row with my son. He wanted to play male Cordelia to my female Lear. The 2 of us alone in this great gilded cage. Young people should lead their own lives.
I have a daughter doing just that at the moment, in France.
Oh, that's good.
I miss her, though.
Oh, the greater the ache in being apart, the sweeter the eventual meeting.
Words to suit all occasions.
May I guess at it?
Pardon?
You said there was only one item not for sale. May I guess at it?
Yes.
The grandfather clock. Yes. It is the most beautiful grandfather clock I have ever seen in my life, Mrs. Lyons.
From a real grandfather, too. Oh, I suppose it's not a proper thing for a grandmother to pass things on to her grandchildren. But I'm sure I shall find words to suit the occasion. Do you take milk and sugar?
Are you happy now?
Yes.
Right, then we can get started. And you, my girl, can pack that box properly.
No.
Jess?
No, Kevin. I'll do it when he says please.
What?
When you say please.
Please.
Thank you.
No sugar, thanks. Right. Right, here we go.
I like your ears. I do.
They're just ears.
Earlobes are the softest part of your body. Do you know that?
No.
Do anything with earlobes. You can bite them, or you can pierce them. Why don't you?
Pierce my ears?
Yeah.
You can't be serious.
Just one of them.
And wear one earring?
Wouldn't be much point otherwise.
My parents would have a fit.
It's your ear.
No, I couldn't.
Suit yourself. If you want to go around looking like a bank manager all day, that's your business.
I don't look like a bank manager.
Don't you?
No. Which one?
Barclays.
Which ear?
Any ear.
Well, isn't there some sort of rule?
What?
Well, you know, I thought if you get a certain ear done, you were a bit gay.
There's no rule like that. You please yourself.
Does it hurt?
When can I expect to hear from you?
I'll type up an itemized list for you, post it on Monday, you'll get it Tuesday, and then we can take it from there.
Assuming everything's all right, how long will it take?
Well, we could have a van up here on Wednesday, clear it in half a day.
Half a day?
If that's all right.
Oh, yes, of course. Yes, that's fine. Thanks for coming. Bye.
Bye-bye, Mrs. Lyons.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Mrs. Lyons. Lovely to meet you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
You know what she was thinking, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
A lifetime to fill that house.
And half a day to clear it. I know, Anna. I deal in antiques. I meet 5 or 6 Mrs. Lionses a week.
Something should be done.
Well, do it.
2 Chinese boy, 4 to 1, 10 ram. B30, first, number 6, Justice for All, 15 to 2.
What are you doing,
second,
woman?
number 8, Bungalow, 9 to 1.
Get on with it, will you?
I've got to go.
Where?
Marie's.
Now?
Yes.
Oh, God, Danny, what's she up to now? Here, give his hand, will you? What are you doing?
Helping.
Helping to kill me. It's heavy enough without putting that on top.
Well, what should I do with it?
Put it on the floor. Use your love. You're not altogether stupid, are you?
No, I'm not. Leastways, not so stupid I can't see what's up with you.
Oh, aye. And what is the matter with me, eh?
It's not my fault Kevin's not me dad. It's not my fault I'm not your grandchild.
First and second?
Yeah.
George, come here. How much?
Well, Sinbad will bring it round tomorrow, but 15 to 2 and 9 to 1. It should be about £35.
What, between us?
Each.
Hello.
£35, George.
You what?
You've won £35 on the horses.
Didn't even know I'd had a bet.
Edna and I did it between us, eh? Guess what it was called?
Surprise me.
No, justice for all. Well, if you can triumph on a racecourse, George, you can triumph anywhere. It's an omen.
What are you going to do with the money?
I haven't got a clue.
Well, I have, love. You, me and the kids are going to have a picnic by the lake. Get away from it all, eh?
Ah.
So you think I'm an old moaner, eh?
Sometimes.
Half the time I don't mean it, love.
Then why'd you do it?
Because I'm expected to moan. Edna loves it.
I don't.
I bet you do it. I bet you do things at school because you've got to do them. Not because you feel like doing them.
But you're grown up.
Nobody ever grows up, love.
You mean it when you moan at me. You meant it when you kept me locked out that time. You did, didn't you?
Look, I'll tell you something, Jess. You won't understand now, but one day you will, love. If I'd have seen you out on the street without our Kevin, I would have said to myself, what a little cracker. But when you're with Kevin, I don't see what you are, love. I see what you aren't. And you said it yourself. You're not Kevin's. And you're not mine.
I can't tell that.
I know you can't, love. I want to tell you something. It'll not be mentioned again. And I'll tell you another thing. If Kev never does give me a grandchild, he couldn't do better than to give me one. Just like you.
Are you all on strike?
Where the hell have you been, woman?